Tabernacle! You will not believe it. I've roamed the mountains. I've crossed the frozen tundras of Canada. I've knocked on many an igloo. And I finally found someone else in Canada that makes mead. I know it's crazy, but this here is Tom, and he brought with us a bottle of his own mead. So we're gonna give it a try, and if I like it, maybe he'll teach me how to make it. So let's grab some glasses and give her a pour.
All right.
Serve us up.
I'm excited for this one. Haven't tried this in probably 3 months.
So it's aged good. How old is this?
This will be about 7 months old right now.
Fantastic. Oh man.
Look at that color.
The color is gorgeous. That is deep red.
Oh, it smells so good.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
Oh.
Well, let's cheers.
Cheers
to mead, yeah. Oh my god, that's like candy.
Jesus. This you don't even taste the alcohol.
Nope.
This is like 15%.
15%? I was just about to ask.
Holy cow.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, let's get her done.
Yeah. You're going to teach everybody how you make this mead. You're going to take the reins. We'll go get set up. And let's make this. Wait. What do you call this?
In Ukrainian, I call this Kozatska Slava or Cossacks Glory.
Fantastic name. That is, it suits it. That color's beautiful. All right.
Right on.
Let's get to the
Let's get her done.
making of. All right. We're back. We're all kind of set up. Sanitizer's made. We pulled out the fruit. I guess the floor is yours because this is fantastic. You know what you're doing. You're gonna teach us how you do things your way.
Perfect. So for this honey, or for this mead, we want about 6 kilograms of honey because we want that gravity to get up there pretty hot. So
Okay.
we'll get that going.
We'll get the honey.
All right. So from here, we're gonna have 4 kilograms of. I think what we used a quadruple berry mix.
Yes.
Strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries. That batch is with a triple berry, but this lovely little city of ours had no triple berry mix to be found, so improvise.
Improvise. I'm sure the strawberries will actually just add.
I think
even
so.
another extra little.
They give a little earthiness and almost like my wife says, almost a little caramel flavor to it.
Caramel.
And on the back end is what she finds with strawberry. So.
All right. Well, that's what we had to use. So.
And then I think the real magic with this one is the 3 kilograms of the cherries going into here.
Dark sweet cherries. Correct?
Yeah, dark sweet cherries. And I know some people are nervous with cherries, especially the sweet cherries. If you go the sweet cherries, you get a cough syrup taste. Bullshit!
This is not cough syrup. This is candy.
A little trick I learned from both my mom and my baba growing up, whenever they made cherry pies and cherry tarts, they always added cinnamon. The little tartness of the cinnamon brings out that flavor of the cherries and enhances the sweetness. And then a lot of those berries have the tartness anyway, so you don't need to add the tart cherries when you have the mix.
That makes a lot of sense.
So
okay, so
let's get
we'll add the berries and get the juice in with the honey.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And do we want a colander or just kind of drape the bag over?
I was thinking you could hold the bag and I'll kind of half-ass pour it. So the berries were frozen, so we had to kind of cook them a little bit, just to, not enough to actually like cook them, but to thaw them out. We also added
cup and a half of sugar to macerate.
Cup and a half of sugar. So now we'll attempt to get the berries in there. This is a lot of fruit. Do you want to maybe take this? Can you take this?
Yep.
Sweet.
And that'll help hold it open and get my arm out of your way.
Smells so good.
There's just a little more.
We want every scrap.
It's not one, no.
Oh my god.
That looks like blood.
Yeah. Which is what you were going for, right?
Yeah, well, it's kind of paying tribute to that bittersweet history of Ukraine. Now, next.
Which is very interesting. You should look into it. Ukraine's got a great history.
Oh, yes. Now, the other thing, we're going to need 5 sticks of cinnamon.
Okay. Should we add a little more honey in there and get the, or water?
Yeah, let's do the water and get all that going.
Okay.
The cinnamon can go in at the end. I don't mind letting that free flow. We're going to add 5 gallons of water.
Okay, water. Yeah. What gravity are we trying to hit?
Ideally 1.110
Okay.
or a little higher.
I think that's good. Now,
I think we need another shot.
I think we do too, so I'll top us up here right before we go to mix. Now the way, I don't know how you do it, if you've got a drill.
I just do it by hand. But
do it by hand?
If
I
you've
do.
got a drill.
So what I normally do is I'll use a regular plastic one just to get it off the bottom.
Yep.
And then I'll
the
use
drill to finish it up.
the drill to finish it up. It saves so much time with mixing and your arms. Because we want lots of air in here.
More air the better at this point.
Yes. You must watch our channel.
Just 1 or 2 videos. I gotta get myself one of these.
Yeah, they are, honestly, they save you so much time with mixing. They're, I forget how much this one was, 15, 20 bucks? Canadian. So for you Americans, that'll be a
35
lot
cents.
cheaper, yep. But these are fantastic. It'll cut down your mixing time. And the only reason I mix it with the plastic spoon first to get everything off the bottom is just because, well, this is metal.
You don't want to scratch the bottom.
You don't want to scratch the bottom or nick the sides, anything like that, because then bacteria can get in there. And that's no fun. So normally, yeah, I'll bring it down to the bottom, feel the bottom, lift it up just a little bit, and then just air it. And we'll add more water.
Absolutely.
Add the rest of it. And have a drink.
Cheers again, my friend.
Yes. Honestly, every time I take a sip of it, I'm just like,
I almost want to send a bottle down to Texas when we're done.
almost. Almost.
But I also want to drink it.
Yeah. Let's take a gravity reading. The gravity should be
right there.
Yeah.
And
Actually, this is the fun thing about 5-gallon batches.
oh, you can just drop.
You
that
just
dropper
drop it
straight
right in there. See,
Oh,
see
she's
what's-
bouncing up pretty high.
Yeah. Yeah, it's at about 1.08.
Okay.
4,
We add a little
6.
more honey.
So we'll add some more honey because we want to bring this. What do we bring this to?
1.110.
Awesome. Say we're at 1.106 is what my guess.
We're yeah.
I think that's
we're close, but not quite.
10. Yeah. So you want? We'll add a little more honey.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What do you think?
This is always the fun part.
There's the hard part. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want
you
to
don't
add
need a
too
lot.
much.
Half pound.
That's kind of what I was thinking. We'll go half pound. We're also doing it this way so you guys can see the color of this because, man, it looks fantastic.
And this is before the berries extract all their juice. Like this is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, this is still thin, right? Because it's just the little bit of juice from the excess runoff.
A little oxygen right now doesn't hurt.
Nope.
Still a little bit of foam. But look at that color.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So.
I thought it was falling out of my hand.
Oh. No. Yeah, we're there.
Perfect.
Yeah. Awesome. So we'll pour this back in. Yummy.
Add the berries first. Do you want to give
Berries,
it
or do you want to add the yeast and stuff?
Oh yeah, I guess we should do that. Scissors. And as mentioned earlier, we're using 71B. Why? Because I like it.
And that's what you used on this, and it's fantastic. So why deviate?
71B, I find, brings out the fruity flavors. Also designed for young wines, which is why at 7 months old it tastes like the way it does.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That's
then
fantastic. And
some Ferm O.
Ferm O. And how much of this are we doing?
What did we calculate it at? 1.5 grams.
So we're doing 1 tablespoon of Ferm O.
Perfect. I'll give it a mix.
Okay. Now, I have my nutrient schedule that I usually do almost every time for my meads.
I do the same thing, my man.
You do the same thing, so we're gonna add anything else afterwards, or is this?
I just, you know what, I like Ferm O. That's all I use.
Okay.
It seems to work.
Okay. So we'll be adding some on day 2, day 4.
Day 2, day 4 is what I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's done.
That's true. Yeah. There's a lot of.
All right. Yeast is mixed in. We got lots of oxygen. Let's.
You want to add the fruit now?
Let's add the fruit
Okay.
and the cinnamon, and away we go. I'll grab that.
The giant
Fruit bowl.
fruit is in.
And we're gonna add 5 sticks of cinnamon. Can't remember if I said that earlier or not. So I'll
I don't
say
think
it
you
now.
did. And yeah, just plop those in directly.
Yeah. Perfect. And
No, 2.5.
they'll eventually sink.
It'll do its thing. And yeah, I guess that's
That's
it. Eh?
it. That's up. We'll seal it up and let it sit like this for about a month. So typically, what I did last time to make this, I let it sit on the fruit and cinnamon for a month, and then I racked it off. Let it sit for another month, and then I racked it over to Light Hungarian Oak Cubes, ½ ounce per gallon, and I let that sit for a month. Racked it off, let it sit for another month, and
then it's this
candy
deliciousness. Yeah. So I will post the recipe down in the description below for anyone that's interested. I am not kidding you. This tastes like candy. There's no medicine, cough syrupy taste, nothing. Yeah, that cinnamon and the oak really rounded out. Super good.
It's such a simple recipe, but man, does it taste good.
Yeah. I'm going to town on this yet. So, yeah, I guess we will throw a lid on this.
And
an airlock.
we'll let it do its thing.
And we'll let it do its thing. I will be watching over this in the meantime, under his direction.
I'll probably pipe popping by. Why not? Good
Why
company.
not? Yep. Good company.
At least I hope I'm good company.
Good company. You brought mead, man.
I'm just gonna-
But yeah, I guess that's it. This was fantastic. This is fantastic. We're totally gonna finish this.
Oh, absolutely.
And yeah, I guess that's all we have for you today. So I hope you have a great day. Happy brewing. And cheers, my friends.
Cheers.
Oh man, this is so good. You know, by the time this is done, it'll be perfect for Christmas next year.
Yeah.
Because it'll have aged a year by then.
That'll be insane.
This is great. Yeah, we're done.
Have at it.
We're done.
That's dangerous, man.
It is actually very dangerous.